This is Axonometric plane sheet number 1, and we're going to do question 2 and question 3. They're pretty quick to do. Getting straight into it. So we have our bench basically. We have an elevation given. We've got no plan. We've got no end view. There's space down here for a plan view, so I'll just go and draw that in. Plan view, simple setup. Just take your center line straight down, and from there we take anywhere there at all off at 45 in both directions. So from my center line that I took down, 45 degrees in both directions. I need to set up the plan. To get the plan set up, I can copy my measurements from here, or I can copy them from the elevation. It doesn't matter, either or. But basically I need my overall width. So here's my distance. I'll copy with the compass. I'll set up my overall width. To figure out the orientation of it, so which way it's turned, and I'll go through that in a second. In other words, I can turn the plan two ways. So I've got my depth from front to back. So I've taken the width, I've got the depth. Stepped off the depth. So I've got my outline of the plan. Now, I could also have drawn it this direction, but that would be wrong. To figure it out, this vertical line here is on the left. That vertical line is on the left. You highlight that line in plan. This is the left hand side of the elevation. This is the left hand side of the plan. That's how you figure it out. I've got my outline put in. Now I can set out my measurements for the rest of it. Distance is here. Distance here. So I'm taking all of these 4 distances from the plan. Stepping them all off from that line I've highlighted, the left hand line. Those are my points. I'll go draw those in now as broken lines because it's the underside of the steps, they're not visible. That is the question set up. I'll darken it in and then we'll do the rest of it. Okay, I've darkened in the plan view. I'm going to start by trying to get this outline here, the front portion of it, in the axonometric projection question. I'll take the 2 top points to begin with. So everything's going to come back in at 30 degrees. Take my point back in at 30 degrees. That is the top left hand corner. Here is my left hand corner. Got my point. The far corner, the right hand corner, here it is. So bring it up into elevation. And we're going to bring it back in. That is the top line. It should be at 30 degrees. In other words, it should line up at 30 degrees. The underside here, I'll go find that now. I'll take my point back into the axonometric view. And I'll take my far point back into the axonometric view. I've already brought the 2 lines up from the previous 2 points. So that automatically gives me the point and the point. Here they are. And again, my 30 degree angle, I can draw the line into there. So that is the underline, the lower line on the seat in here. I can bring all those points up now from my plan view. So plan view coming up. This gives me those top points on the legs of the bench. I need to find the bottom points on each of those legs. Bottom points on each of the 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll bring those in. I'll bring the first one in. Here is the leg. Next one comes down as far as here. Sorry. Next one down as far as here. And the next one, and again. And those should all line up with a 30-degree angle. My points look a little bit off, so I'm going to adjust them slightly. And that should give me the front side of the bench. There they are. So that is the front surface of the bench. So it's basically that elevation section there that you're looking at. I can project all those points back. They're already kind of done for me. I need to find the back points. So here's my top left edge, which is this edge here. Here it is in plan. Take my back corner and bring it up. Gives me the point. So in other words, come back to here. Take the far corner, bring it up, and it gives me my point here. So now I've got the end of the bench. Back corner is here, and it also gives me this section here. I need to find the last part of these legs. So my front corner of the leg is here, back corner of the leg is here. I just bring that up and it lets me draw it in. Here it is. The one in behind is going to disappear, so I don't need to find that. That is the bench drawn in.